turn up, bro.
All right, we're live now, Josh. We're getting right to it. Uh, everybody, we went 11-12, I believe. This week it was a good week. If you didn't have Alabama in your damn ticket, uh, uh, Alabama, what are we doing?
All Alabama fans need to come into this chat, and y'all know me and Ship's numbers respectfully. Y'all need to come with player props because this is ridiculous.
Facts.
Like that game was disgusting. Picks in the end zone,
bro. What are we doing?
Like, come on. And this is the thing, Ship. This is what me and Ship have started doing. We're just gonna take you money line. We're not even gonna mess around with you. But Alabama playing South Carolina after you coming off a Vandy loss, I shouldn't have to take you money line.
I shouldn't have to take you money line.
I should be able to take you with the points. And that's crazy. It's insane to me.
Bruh. Furthermore, Alabama was up 14-0, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I was
we were covered.
I was like, I'm good. Like, they're going to win by 14, if anything. And they just started just going backwards and backwards and backwards. They got a safety. You're the fourth-ranked team in the country, or whatever you are. You're getting safeties.
Disgusting, bro.
So let me read off what we did here. So we did. I mean, we had. I mean, we can't. We don't have to change nothing that we did. Our philosophy, based off what we picked last week. I think we picked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 teams. And out of the 12, 11 hit Alabama minus 14. That was the first one. We all loved that one. We had LSU plus 10. We were both on that. Clemson minus 14. We were both on that. We had no issue. We knew AFC couldn't lose that game by more than a touchdown. They should have won it outright.
Mm-hmm.
LSU over Missouri minus 20. That was easy. What was the final score of that LSU game?
Site. Hold on. I'll look it up right now.
Let me see.
Because it went in overtime.
Oh, my God. We just barely made it with that
29-26.
We had over 55 up. 55 and up. Oh, my God. It's okay. It would have hit anyway. But Penn State 3.5. We were going back and forth on that. But Josh, we go with our summer picks. Our summer picks that we talked about on the phone all summer. We only missed on
like
one.
One
really, because that was Larry's fault. Larry made us pick Colorado, and we said Nebraska all summer. And Ohio State. Oh my God.
We told people we wanted both sides on that one.
Yeah, but Jesus Christ, Ohio State, bro, just go down. Penn State 3.5, Texas minus 7. That was so easy. Kansas State plus 3.5. That was easy. Didn't care how close the game was. Tennessee, actually, I just looked at it. Tennessee only won by 6. So we went 10 for 12. Still good, but Tennessee missed.
They were playing with their food for the entirety of that football game.
The entirety.
Right.
So, I mean, at this point, it's nothing we could do. We just got to hope and pray or take your money line. Or just get – at this point, it's like if you're not a powerhouse and you're on the road and you're favored by more than 14 points, we got to take a real look at it because now in the era of NIL, bro, people are not just getting their asses beat because they got a little bit of depth. They were able to play players to come in. Now, that's not saying that you can't lose, but I mentioned it on the phone earlier. It was like people are not just getting beat to sleep when the spread is that high. They get beat to sleep when the spread is like 10, 12, 13. Then they just get taken off. But when you spotting somebody 28 points and then you add another 7, bro.
What else can we do?
You just have to live with that. So just moving along, starting from Friday, Florida State Duke under 50 points. or over 37, or Florida State plus 10, Duke plus 4.
I like the under.
I don't see how they could. I think this is a 17-13 game.
They shouldn't go over 40.
I see Duke maybe getting 28 and Florida State maybe like 10.
Is DJ playing or is it still the Brock show?
Brock.
Brock showed some in that Clemson game. We're gonna have to get another little bit of film, but I don't think that's still
I'm not
score enough. I still don't.
Manny Diaz better go out there and do what he do best and play defense. Florida State can't score.
What I do know about Mike Norvell is, bro, that run game. So either way it goes, that game, there's no points being scored over there. So it's before I pick a team that's gonna win, I'd much rather just pick that
25-10, something nasty over there.
It's gonna be absolutely disgusting.
Short week. So we'll go under 50. Oregon minus 20 or Purdue plus 34.
Oregon minus how much?
20.
We
So
talked about this earlier. I don't like taking them minus 20 coming off that big win against Ohio State.
So would you rather take Purdue plus 34?
I'd much rather take Purdue plus 34. I don't know. They're not beating anybody by 34 points. They'll win that game by 24.
Bro, but Purdue stinks, Josh. They stink.
Okay. I'll do the minus 20 with you.
Bro,
but I just want to be on record. I would not be surprised if this is a tussle for 20. Like if they're up 17 and they finally get a late touchdown or 6, but it's gonna be a tussle,
bro.
But I can ride with it.
I'm not taking. I know there's a stat out that Purdue has beat every single top 5 team that's coming to.
Don't give a shit about that.
Yeah,
we're not playing any games here, guys. No donations.
Yeah, no. Purdue's not beating Oregon. Like, there's no upset alert. They're not sleeping in. Purdue absolutely is terrible. So, Oregon minus 20, Florida State, Duke under 50. The spread and the line has moved up so far. Oklahoma State plus 17 or BYU minus 3. It was 2 earlier. It's 3 now.
It was 3 earlier. It's 2 now.
No, it was 2 earlier. It's 3 now. It's going up.
What you like?
This is a no-brainer for me. This is BYU all the way.
BYU. See, only I was happy is Friday night. These Friday night games are crazy. But even if, what are we getting? How much do they need to win by?
A field goal.
I can deal with that. BYU's been rolling lately. So at home, they haven't lost a home game since when? We were
November 11th, 2023, I think.
So come on, man. It's been a year since they lost a home game. There's no need to overthink it.
I'm not overthinking. BYU minus 3, and I'm simply not taking bad teams. Like now, Oklahoma State, the regular line is 9, so I could see BYU winning by like 5 or something like that. Moving on, Army versus ECU. It's crazy. I'm even betting on Army, but
so, this is where we are. This has been building for weeks,
Army, but ECU can't stop the run.
Charlotte we watched it live.
Charlotte,
we watched it live and watched them not be able to stop the run.
They ran for 300 yards on them. So I don't see a world where they do not cover this spread. Minus 8 it went down actually, but I still don't see Army losing or not covering. So Army minus 8. James Madison minus 3 or Georgia Southern plus 17.
James Madison all the way.
So when they were on the road the last time when the spread was looking a certain way, and I was like, man, why is this spread so light? It looks funny. But I actually like this James Madison spread at 3. I think I think this is a good number. I think this is one of my favorites for if we had so far. If you had to go out and list, what would be your favorite so far out of the teams we just listed? Any of them your favorite?
Well, I feel good about that Duke game going under,
Me too.
and I
So
feel really good about James Madison.
okay, so that's 2-2. Moving on. Your Hurricanes 3.5, Louisville plus 10.5.
I like Miami minus 3.5. I don't see us beating them.
No, it's Miami plus 3.5.
Every day of the week, living with that. I mean, bro, that I'm running to bet that.
Facts.
Like, and that plus 10.5, I would not feel comfortable with that as a better. Like, last week we told you, okay, we like both sides of this. I don't like both sides of this.
No, I don't either. I think
this could get ugly quick. They don't score enough.
All right, that's 3. Moving on. Charlotte plus 24, Navy minus 10.
Navy minus 10.
Navy won last year by 14. It was 14-0, and they weren't as good. They weren't as good. My only concern. I don't mind the Charlotte plus 24 because they played them kind of tough last year, and I know how that shit goes. But minus 10.
Garrett Wilson anytime touchdown.
Yes, sir. Man, Navy minus 10. Are we going to be? Is Charlotte going to be enough, disciplined enough? Do we have enough athletes to say, hey, man, you're reading the quarterback all week, and the running back is your job? Like, is everybody going to play alignment and assignment and execute at a proper? It's hard playing. We've been on a 2-week bye, so I mean we've had time to prepare for it. But man, the way they're running that football, and we struggle against the run. I mean, it's hard for me not to be able to take Navy minus 10. 10 hard. Because after a while, even if the game is close, I can see them breaking off a long run and covering this because that run game just wears down on you, and wears down. So I really do think I think Navy minus 10. So we'll come back to that. That's what I like to play. I don't know how you feel about it, but I definitely like that.
I love it.
Notre Dame minus 4.5.
Absolutely.
Me too, bro. I don't care what it goes up. I think Notre Dame wins by at least a touchdown.
And this is not us disrespecting Georgia Tech. We've ridden with Virginia Tech, Georgia Tech before, but this just not the game for them. The things that you mentioned earlier, the things that they do well are the things that Notre Dame is completely fine with.
Yeah.
You're not running football on that.
Yeah.
And Chip Haynes King got hurt at the end of this last game.
Interesting.
So we keep our eye on that as well.
Wow. So, let's see. Georgia Tech, Notre Dame. I caught it at 3. I like it up just because off the strength of how Notre Dame acts. I like it up to a touchdown and nothing more because I just know how Notre Dame, they can possibly play with their food. So I do like Notre Dame with this. I don't think you need to plus Notre Dame any points. If you want to go money line, that's cool. If you're on FanDuel, you want to do that. I think Notre Dame winning the game. I think Notre Dame is going to win this game pretty handily, honestly. Touchdown. I think Notre Dame will win by a touchdown. They'll win it by a touchdown. All right, moving on. This is one that just got me a little not nervous, but I just hate Clemson minus 14.5. So basically, that's 15, 16, 17.
I don't like that 14.5.
Yes, I hate that, bro.
I
And
have. I'll just go ahead and buy an extra point to get that down to 14.
I can't do it anymore. I would have to get 14. I would have to have a 7.5 point teaser. 7 is the most I can go up to.
Yep, I'm at a 7.5 point. I literally just put one in on FanDuel because, bro, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't do 14.5.
Nope.
Because if they go out there and win by 14, bro, I am gonna be pissed.
Live it.
Because, bro, that hook, that's everything, bro.
Yeah,
I like it. So I don't like that. But for the sake of this conversation, they should not lose. They should beat this team by 17 points. So you should be good with the 14.5.
Yeah, you should be. I don't love it, but you should be.
Yeah, you should be good in theory.
North Texas plus 17, Memphis minus 13. So this is one that we said we like both sides.
We like both. I like North Texas plus 17, and I like Memphis.
I like Memphis. I like Memphis minus 3. I do like. I think North Texas like third in NCAA in scoring.
They're really good. Their coach is really good as well. So
but I think Memphis can do what they do as well. Memphis is at home. Memphis can score. I think their defense is a little bit better. They
already had that wake up call against Navy.
Yeah, they got their.
They kick their doors in.
Yeah, so I think they'll win this game, and I'm comfortable sweating a minus 3. I'm not comfortable sweating a minus 4, 5, 6 touchdown.
I sweated a minus 11 this weekend.
That's not fun.
You don't want to be sweating the 2-possession game, bro.
Yeah, you already know. All right, moving on. Plus 9.5, plus 4.5 for Oklahoma. I mean, well, we like the under on this game, or do we like over 33?
I like the under. I'm not fucking with that under 33. I mean over 33 just because of the personnel that's playing in this game.
Yeah, they can't score.
They can't score. I sent you something today. Oklahoma is in the bottom.
They're down there. I seen it.
They're down there with Florida State. If you can't score, I can't bet on you. I'd rather bet on the fact that you can't score. And I'm gonna just go ahead and say this. I wouldn't be surprised if South Carolina wouldn't win this game because they're one-dimensional.
Yeah.
And they're gonna go there and run the football. If Oklahoma turns the ball over, like South Carolina got Milroe to do, they don't have the skill to do what Alabama did and squeaking that game out. So this could be. That's why I like the under in this. And we get South Carolina plus 9.5.
9.5.
At max, Oklahoma wins this game by 7. At max, they don't have the capability to win this game by more than 9.
No, I think it's shit on shit.
It's a bunch of shit on shit. Well, it's shitty offense.
Oh yeah,
versus shitty offenses. 2 shitty offenses versus solid defense.
Yeah, so
that's what we're getting this weekend.
That's why I said I like the under, man. I think this might be a typical old school SEC football game. I don't think 21-17.
A bunch of field goals. I can see this being 18. South Carolina could very well kick 6 field goals in this game.
Yeah. Okay, so we got the under.
Mm-hmm.
All right, USC money line basically, or Maryland plus 14.
We're riding with USC money line. Yeah, I don't like both sides of this.
And I think Maryland. I know Maryland's a Big Ten team, but they don't give Big Ten physically impose their will on you. They're a big team. They're a Big Ten team that likes to be finesse and likes to score a little bit. And I think that matchup is bad or good for USC. And what Maryland wants to do, USC wants to do. I think USC has played far better competition. And if there's such thing as called a get right game, I think this is for USC. I actually like the regular spread in this game, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I like the regular spread in this game, but you know how that's gone. Money line. Just win the game. So we're going USC. We'll come back with our favorites. Let's see. Ooh, it's dropped down. So LSU plus 4.5 or Arkansas plus 9.5.
Arkansas plus 9.5.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. I haven't been wrong on LSU reads yet. I'm telling you.
I came on here ready to do LSU money line. You had to calm me down.
No, no.
Still won with that, did
No. They'll win. This is where I like both. I like both sides on this.
Yeah, plus 4. You can't go wrong.
And I don't think LSU's going to lose, but I don't think Arkansas is laying down.
Nope.
I don't think they're laying
that
down
already with the Tennessee game. Like,
so I will say. Well, let me take that back. I don't like Arkansas less than 10 points. Well, yeah, I'll settle for 7.5, but I love 10 and 10.5.
For Arkansas, plus 10.5?
Yes.
I love 10.5.
I got it at 10 earlier.
10.5 perfect.
So let me read off LSU versus Arkansas football history.
And this game is in Arkansas, correct?
So the last game in Baton Rouge, we won 34-31. That was Jaden Daniels. I think the team the last year was way better than this.
Way better. Well, Arkansas was better this year.
And the year before that, these are all Brian Kelly years. In Fairville, we won 13-10.
Well, there you go. We don't even got to go no further.
Then the year before that, 2021, Brian Kelly, we lost in Baton Rouge 13-16. The year before that, in COVID 2020, we won 27-24. 2019 Joe Burrow year, we won 56-20. That's different. 2018, we won 24-17. 2011, we won 33-10. 2017, we won 33-10. 2016, we won 38-10. So I'm okay with playing both sides. I think this is going to be a touchdown game. I don't think Arkansas is going to go out there and we handle Arkansas.
But the best bet is LSU plus 4.
Oh, now that they got it at LSU plus 4, if we're going to lose, it's going to be by fucking 4 points.
It'll be a field goal.
Yeah. So so let me retract that. I think I loved when I got it earlier. I liked Arkansas with 10, but now that they're giving LSU 4.5 with the teaser, I think I prefer to go LSU 4.5.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
You know what I'm saying? And this is one of my picks. I said we'll beat Arkansas, but I don't think we'll run over them.
Mm-hmm.
So I like LSU. Now, so what? Georgia 10.5, Texas 3.5.
Georgia 10, Texas. I like Georgia.
I like Georgia to goddamn win the game.
I like them to win the game.
I like Georgia to win the game.
They're going to win this game.
I'm not, bro. What I watched Kirby Smart put on tape against Alabama, I don't ever expect to see that ever again. Ever.
Not this year. Well, bro, if you asked us in the summer, that's what's so crazy about these weeks as games go on. I would have told you that I thought Texas would probably win this game. But the thing is, Texas has been riding high going to this game. Georgia's been humbled already.
Humbled.
But they've been humbled. Like, this game is going to be close, but I got Georgia winning, bro. And
I got Georgia winning too. And so do you think this is an Ohio State-Oregon game? Do you think this is a close game?
No.
Me either. I can see Georgia winning by, if I take Texas plus 3.5, I can see Georgia winning by a tutty.
But because what we've seen out of Texas this past week, Ewers is just getting back.
Yeah.
They don't have a run game. Yeah. So you're relying on him to not turn the ball over against Georgia. No. And this is another thing. He doesn't use his feet.
Yeah, Milroe.
It's in a Milroe type of situation where He is a statue.
I think we're cooking, Josh. I think we're on to something. I think that might be my money line pick of the week.
That's my money line pick of the week, Georgia. I'm riding with it.
I'm right. I think Georgia gonna beat them, bro.
I do too. This is what we planned, though. We talked about it. There's going to come to a point in the SEC where everybody's playing each other, and you're all going to beat up each other. Georgia already lost. Okay, bet. Now Texas is about to lose. Okay, Alabama already lost. Okay, bet. Ole Miss already lost. Like, twice. They're going to start beating each other. Yeah, they can't lose anymore. No. We're going to talk about that, but they're on the bye week, I think. But
yeah, they're on the bye week.
They can't. Next week we'll discuss Ole Miss, but bro, the SEC is getting to that point where every time.
Honestly, the SEC is a little bit worse than we thought it was going to be.
Well, there's some teams at the top that shouldn't have. I didn't see Ole Miss having 2 losses at this point,
and I didn't see Texas A&M with 1.
And see, these are the well. If you would have told me that Conor Wegman was going to be playing good football, then okay, but he hasn't been. They haven't been consistent, so it's like, how do they have? But they haven't played anybody either. I'm gonna give them that. All they really played is Florida, Mississippi State,
and then Missouri is such a disappointment to me.
They're the biggest disappointment of the year to me.
Yeah,
Oklahoma State are the biggest disappointments of the year.
I didn't even go over it, but I did take Missouri on one of my. But I low key like Auburn.
I do too, bro. Wow, Jalen go clip that shit up.
Yeah, I like.
That nigga should have said I like Auburn.
I got Missouri early at a pick'em. It's down at +3 now, and Auburn's down at +10. So they got. I mean, the spread has come down 2 points. All right, so you heard it here. Georgia. We'll go back over it on Thursday. We're taking Georgia money line 10.5. Give me the 10.5. They ain't losing by 10.5. That Kirby's not putting that on film again. Isaiah Bond's not playing. Malachi Moore, I expect him to play like an All-American over there. Whoever's on that side, it won't be a Ryan Williams showcase. And it's football's about style, man. The way that Texas plays, they want to physically impose their will on you and play action and I don't want to say dink and dunk, but they want to RPO you to death. And I think Georgia has the athletes and the talent level to combat that. Now, don't get me wrong, Texas is a well-oiled machine. I think if you put Carson Beck on Texas, they'll still be doing the same thing. If you put Quentin Ewers on Georgia, they'll probably still be doing the same thing. So I think this is a very even-keeled matchup. And if the Georgia that came out and played like Clemson comes out there and plays Texas, Texas is in trouble. I could very well, Josh, I can say that I can see Texas getting their ass beat by Georgia more than I can see Georgia getting their ass beat by Texas.
Mm-hmm.
I could see that. I would much rather say that. Now, do I think they're both going to get their ass? No, I don't think so. I think it'll be a 10-point game. I just want to be on the right side. And so we're going to go Georgia plus 10.5. Moving on. Texas A&M -10 or Mississippi State plus 22.
And see, here we are. You know what I'm saying?
We don't have to touch it.
We don't have to touch it, but this is my issue. How the hell am I supposed to trust Texas A&M -10? That's insane, bro. Okay, I see what they did a couple weeks ago, but nobody saw that shit coming.
Yeah.
So we're gonna leave that game alone. Maybe Thursday I have more for you on that. But as of right now today, I have nothing for that game.
Okay, Indiana money line, Nebraska plus 13.5.
Indiana money line, Nebraska plus Indiana money line. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're not going away from what's worked.
Yeah, Indiana, Nebraska. I think you're a good football team, but
they're a year or two away. Like,
yeah, I think Indiana
sophomore, it'll be easier for us to bet on Raiola. When he is here, it'll be easier for us to bet on him.
So I think Indiana is going to be a down there in the playoff contention. Let me pull up their schedule.
Pull it up. I like to go through that right now. We can go through that shit right now.
I love their coaching staff, but they just play good football.
Nettie, me and my dad was talking about him today. He's a hell of a coach, bro. He does a great job. I don't understand why, but I don't understand why these other coaches they're not talking about him.
So they play Nebraska, Washington, Michigan State. So I think the big one is going to be Michigan comes to them. They're going to beat Michigan. Here's the thing, John. We could have a crazy on November 23rd, Thanksgiving week. Indiana travels to Ohio State. I expect that game to be a competitive game. I expect box everywhere.
Everywhere.
All right. So what out of all those picks for a 6-legger?
Miami.
I love it, Miami.
Indiana.
Okay, hold on. So we like Miami. I love Miami 3.5.
Yep. Hold on. Let me get that. Let me get my pad out here. I like to write this out.
Oh my God.
I got slips from us that we hit on.
Indiana. We both love it.
Love Miami, Indiana. James Madison.
Absolutely.
Georgia.
Oh my goodness.
But we're cooking.
We're cooking.
We're cooking. So Miami, Indiana, James Madison, Georgia, USC.
That's 5, right?
That's 5 right there. Now I'll let you pick the last one.
Let me see.
This is gonna be one of the first weeks that Clemson's not in our thing.
Man, let me see.
We can put him in there though. I mean, it ain't hurt us.
No, I'm not putting 14.5 in there. I'm not doing it because I'm not doing it. I know, bro. I'm not doing it.
Steve said I'm not putting 14.5 in there.
Oh man, this last one, it's a couple one. USC. Man, I don't know, Josh. We got 5. I don't know. We need one more. We got between South Carolina under 47. We got Memphis -3. We got Notre Dame -4.5. We got Navy -10. Army -8. Duke, Florida State under 50. Oregon -20. Out of those picks.
Damn it. All right, hold on.
We need one more. Or in BYU -.
This is gonna be a struggle. Hold on. I got because this is the thing, ladies and gentlemen. We're trying to make money. We've had another week of bull crap. Not this week. Not this week.
We can go 5, Josh.
Can we go 5?
We can go 5 and just make another ticket.
You know who I like, Chip? Navy.
I like Navy too. So.
I like Navy, bro. Let's cap it off with Navy. I'm not overthinking this. We can cap that off with Navy. Oh my God, that Illinois-Michigan game is going to be absolutely disgusting. That's going to be one of the most disgusting games of the week.
I want to see something funny too, because I know Navy better go out here and tussle. It's at home. I expect box the first drive.
So, and you're doing the teaser on this 16?
Yeah, so I got 16s. I got Miami +3.5, Indiana money line, James Madison -3, Georgia +10.5, USC money line, Navy -10.
I'm putting it together on FanDuel right now.
Yep. And then we can do. So that's 1.
And then USC.
Okay, so this next ticket, do you want to do 5 or 6 separate teams, or you want to take teams from this ticket and rotate them back into this next ticket?
We can take teams from this last and rotate them.
So all new teams, or that's what I'm asking. All new teams, or
no? We can rotate some of these. I feel like this is the basis to everything this weekend. This 6 right here, I know for a fact it's hidden. So whatever you add from this is where the money's made.
All right. So moving along. So we can't. So we have. All right. So we need how many new teams you want to go? How many new? 3 or 4 or 5 or
From this 6, I say let's add 6 more, but we don't have to use them all.
all right.
Let's
So
find 4 teams, and then you can mix and match from there.
that's what I'm saying. So LSU plus.
Yep. So that's what I'm gonna say. LSU.
Okay. If we get stuck,
Alabama.
no sir. Alabama, no sir. No. I'll be watching that game for free. No. No.
Oh my God, ship is done with Alabama, bro.
No, absolutely not. Because you lost to Vanderbilt.
But and then you get, bro, and watch him come out here with Tennessee, and they both be in the 40s points wise.
Yeah, no. I'll have my beer and watch them niggas for free. I'm good.
All right, so LSU.
Man, LSU.
You want if we want
Let's
to
go North. Let's go North Texas plus 17.
I like North Texas. I was going to add. Do you want to rock out? We haven't talked about this game, but I like South Alabama. And with the teaser, I really like South Alabama.
What is it at?
Oh, I'll tell you right now.
Oh, it's at -6.5.
Right. So if you can get them with the teaser -6.5.
But Troy be coming to play. Are they?
What? This is the thing about this is South Alabama at home, and Troy can't score. If you go to the team totals, this is what FanDuel tells you everything when they take the totals right there. They got South Alabama at they got Troy's total at 20, and South Alabama's at 35.
Interesting.
Which is crazy, but I don't even think Troy scores that. I think
that's what I was saying. Do they score? They score.
They'll win this game 38-17. You know what I'm saying? So and plus we're getting South Alabama at 6.5. I feel like that's probably one of the better values that you're ever going to get from them playing against the competition that they play against.
Okay. All right. I'll rock out with it. So South Alabama. I'll be locked in tomorrow.
LSU, North Texas, South Alabama. Yeah, we'll be locked in tomorrow. Now we sprinkle in a little Tuesday picks for people because they be pressed to bet during the week. You need to focus on your job.
All right.
That's 3. You need 3 more. The Duke under.
Yeah, we can throw that in there.
That's
Friday though.
That's Friday. That's perfect. Duke under. And then so what we got? 4. We need 2 more.
Moving along. Notre Dame.
Yep. Notre Dame. 1 more. Oklahoma, South Carolina under.
You know how I feel. I know you.
Yeah, bro, I think this 6 right here is I feel just as good. It's the top.
I also feel, bro, that Georgia plus 10 is just that shit is just insane. But I'll chill.
Well, no, that's that. I'm gonna have that everywhere. That Georgia plus 10 mixed in with its money line is gonna be everywhere for me this weekend.
So we're doing the it's either Georgia plus 10 or South Carolina, Oklahoma under 47.
Georgia plus 10.
I know for a fact Georgia not going out there and going out like that.
Nope.
You know why? You know why I feel comfortable is because I feel comfortable because I've watched Georgia go down 30 points.
Nobody blinked.
Nobody blinked.
I didn't even blink as a fan. We were just whining. Like,
yeah, because
they ever put together a drive.
Yeah, like put a drive together. All right.
Oh my God. Bills in the box.
Bills are in the box. All right. So I got a bunch of tickets already. I got BYU, James Madison, Memphis, Indiana, Washington, Army, Miami, Florida, USC money line. This Missouri. Oh my goodness, they're getting cooked in that game. I'm not even worried about it. I'll probably do another USC one. Florida State, Duke under, Georgia plus 10.5, Indiana minus money line, Memphis. It's crazy that you say that, Josh. I had already put a ticket in damn near with that exact. So I did the one that we came up, the first one, bro. I already have that ticket in there. I have. Okay, so I have the under Florida State, Duke, Georgia 10.5, Indiana money line, Memphis -3, James Madison -3, Army -10, and we did Miami 3.5, Indiana money line, James Madison -3, Georgia 10.5, USC, and then I swapped it out for Navy. So I think we're rolling with our picks. So just going down the line of the picks that you can use. I'm gonna start from. These are all good. These are all good picks. I'm not going to give out like to play this ticket. I'm going to give out the teams that you can rotate just because, hell, last week, if y'all took out Alabama, hell, you would have made more money than I would have because I had Alabama everywhere. All right, so starting from the top, we got with Oregon -20, BYU -2, South Alabama -6.5, Florida State, Duke under. Those are the Friday games. South Alabama is Tuesday. We got Miami +3, Navy -10, South Carolina, Oklahoma under 47, Georgia +10.5, Indiana money line, James Madison -3, USC money line. I think I said Navy -10 already, and Notre Dame -4.5. North Texas +17, LSU +4.5. So all of those, if you watch the video, you can kind of play with them. I'll tweet out kind of the more condensed version of it. Now let's go to our straight bet, Josh. Who do we like for our straight bets throughout the week? I always try to put in one or give out. You got James Madison -10, Miami -3.5.
I like Miami.
I like Miami too. I like Miami -3.
I like the -3. I don't like that half.
Yeah.
I like regular spreads. The Indiana was a little high.
What's good, my boy? Hello.
We already told you we like Georgia money line.
USC money line, or I like USC.
Like USC money line too.
Or -6.
Both. Really, to be completely honest with everybody, both.
Okay.
Both of them.
Both of us. So we'll go USC -6.
Okay.
Need one more, and then we like so for this, so we'll switch it up. We'll go Georgia 3.5, or do you want to go 4.5, or money line, or we can actually leave the Georgia off. Or you want? I mean, we said we both liked it.
We can leave it off.
Okay. Come in, because they can lose. They can lose.
They can't lose.
They can lose.
Don't see it.
I don't see it.
At this juncture.
You know what, Josh? I'm going Georgia money line. I'm taking it. I'll wait on that. We'll talk about it today. Josh, I like LSU 2.5.
I do too.
I like LSU too. Or want to go money line?
I like
two. I like two, bro. They we'll win this game by a field goal.
I agree.
All right, so Miami -3, USC -6, Indiana money line, LSU -2. I like that. I like that a lot. Indiana win the game. You're at home. USC win the game. I expect box from USC early.
Early. I expect them to be up on Penn State, up like they were up on Penn State, and stay up like that.
Stay up like that. LSU, Brian Kelly win the game. You can't go out there and beat Ole Miss and then.
I have nothing else to say to Brian.
Yeah, you can't.
He knows what his job is. In our private conversation, I said that this is a must-win game. I don't care how he figures out how to win.
Yeah,
he just needed to win that game. I don't give a shit how you win it.
Yeah, facts. All right, then. So did that, and then we have one more ticket for.
Yeah, and we right on time. We about to come in under 55 minutes today.
Absolutely, we're about to wrap it up. This is the last one. So we'll go the Georgia money line on this one.
Yes, sir.
For sure. I'm gonna go Georgia money line on this one. I'm just sticking with my guns. I'm not even gonna overthink it. Georgia money line. USC money line, or you want to do something else? I don't think USC's losing at all.
I don't see it either.
USC money line, and we need one or two more.
Navy.
Ooh, I don't know about -17.
This is regular line.
Yeah.
Indiana -6.5. What you feel about that?
They can win by a touchdown. I already got them in mad stuff, so I don't really.
Okay. Do you have JMU in mad stuff?
I have JMU in mad stuff too. So I mean, we're either riding with it. So let's go pretty much an upset ticket. So we got Georgia,
South Carolina.
I'll take South Carolina points.
I like South Carolina with the points.
You think so?
But this is the thing. If Oklahoma can't score and they can't score either, it's a bunch of field goals being kicked.
So I mean, the spread is 2.5. I mean, you can put it at 3.5.
Yeah, put it at 3.5.
All right. We'll come back to that. We don't have to.
We got all week. We got till Thursday.
We got all week.
This is a nice pool of game. Like I like where we're at, and then we you know what I'm saying. If more information comes. We haven't even really used Notre Dame like that, and we both feel really good about Notre Dame.
Yeah, I think that. So, straight bets: Miami -3, USC -6, Indiana -220. I mean, minus money is money line. LSU -2. Teasers: we got LSU 4.5, North Texas +17, South Alabama -6.5, under 50, Notre Dame 4.5, Georgia +10.5, Indiana money line, Miami +3.5 all day, USC to win the game, Navy to win by 10. So we got a good pool. Appreciate everybody checking out the show. We're trimming the fat, right to it. Certain games we're just not even going to talk about. Like if you want to hear Alabama, Tennessee, not today. We're not good.
Maybe Thursday.
Yeah, maybe Thursday.
Want to hear us talk about Colorado? Maybe Thursday.
Maybe never.
Helmets to the
left, shoulder pass to the right. Travis Hunter is matter of fact, didn't I get on this show and tell you that Colorado was going to lose that game? There was no talking me off the edge on that one. I didn't care how close it was. They weren't Travis Hunter healthy or not. They weren't winning that game. At this point, we're going to be talking about Colorado. Who can they upset? Whose season could they make miserable?
And they're not going to do that to anybody because they've already played the class of the Big 12 already.
Yeah, because Arizona's not going. Utah stinks. Oklahoma State stinks. So if Colorado does win a game moving forward, they won a game. Cool. They didn't beat anybody because the Big 12 is already smashed themselves. They've already smashed themselves. So, Colorado, shout out to Travis Hunter.
They play Cincinnati next week. I'm not even sure they win that game. They play Arizona this week. Oh my gosh.
That doesn't have playoff implications. Cincinnati doesn't have playoff implications. Who else?
They play Utah. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Utah, I don't even know what they did. Cam Riley.
They play Kansas. Doesn't matter. They play Oklahoma State. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. So,
a bunch of football that don't matter. They got
Don't
another.
matter.
They got like 5 or 6 more weeks of football of that
I can
nobody
almost
did
assure
about.
I can almost assure you we can come back to it and see if it ages well. They probably they won't be on national TV for a while because none of the games they play matter. I don't see what game would they would put on TV that matters.
They should go put it on TV. It's just
No,
like,
I mean like a 7:30 slot. Like,
oh, absolutely not. They're cooked.
all right, Josh, I'll holler at you.
All right.
Yes, sir.